Hello and welcome to the Legacy Crusaders YouTube channel. This is Benji, and today I'm joined by Tatsym. Say what up, Tatsym.
What up? How's it going, guys?
All right, if anyone's not familiar with Tatsym, he is from the Netherlands, and he has many first place finishes in remote duel invitationals, some other things as well. I think you are most known for Subterrors.
Yeah, when the channel started a couple of years ago, I was just fresh after my not top, but 84th place something, I don't know. For 48th place, that's way more impressive, with Subterror, and I was featured on Lithium and Simo's channel, and it kind of started me off. The channel was a little bit focused on Subterror at that point, so a lot of people do recognize me from that. Currently, people know me a little bit better for my Drytron deck lists, and I also feature a lot of Rogue strategies, because especially I was playing Drytron when it was still Rogue, after the first ban list and before the new support. I'm kind of a jack of all trades. I just like playing the game. And
So just so everyone knows, if you're not familiar with my series, what I do is I bring on someone who knows how to play a deck. They share their deck list. They tell us how to play the game over a few games over Yugioh Pro. I try to act as you, the audience, and ask the questions that you might have. And he has no choice but to tell me what to do so that the cards get played the way he wants them played, because he has no physical control over the cards. And that's pretty much the series. We play a few games and then we post it, and everyone gets to learn a bit about the decision-making process, which isn't normally explained so well in videos. Just, I know you have we are actually on a live stream at the moment.
We are currently live on twitch.tv/Tatsym, where you can check me out.
Yeah, if you haven't already, please follow Tatsym.
Alright, yeah, so I sent you the deck list that is this is the currently week 2 deck list, so I'm not really sure when you will upload this. But this is the deck list that we have been testing for like the week 2-3 format in preparation for the European Invitational Qualifier. I am already admitting this is currently not the list that I am playing / settling my sights on, but this is a 100% perfectly fine list that is really strong, really versatile, and it's still really close to what we are playing right now.
All right, so just so everyone knows, normally do a quick card by card, but I'm actually going to link you to Tatsym's video on this list, which I have seen. It is posted, and I'm sure he'll give more detailed explanations of some of the choices in this list in that video.
Exactly.
I'm just going to call out a couple of brief, strange things that other people might not be familiar with that have made it into this list. First of all, thoughts on Herald of Perfection over Herald of Ultimateness?
So this list is focused on the Herald of Perfection, together with the pre-prep engine. The concept is really, really simple. If you open pre-prep and away to Benton, you can summon the Herald very early in the combo with the Dawn of the Herald spell. You tribute the Benton to get a search from Benton, and then Dawn of the Herald's second effect adds Benton back. So from that point on, you have very early protection from hand traps, and you can still go full combo. So this list is focused on that, which is why we play it. Overall, you just cannot deny that Ultimateness is the better card, because it can negate special summons as well, which automatically wins the Zoo matchup way better than this. This list still can win the Zoo matchup really easily. It's just very bad if your opponent has the Alpha Master of the Beasts. That's a very difficult card for this deck to deal with, because you can just summon it and then attack over Herald.
Yeah, I was thinking that 200 defense points is actually a big difference, and I guess negating summons is also a big difference.
It's all you need. But on paper and in practice, this deck has a way better end board, because you can just extend way further by summoning the Perfection first, and you can search a bunch of different cards and end way better, way different.
All right, let me just point out a couple other weird things to me, which I'm sure other people may have seen, may not have seen, but we'll just address them and then we'll get into a few games. So there's a El Shaddoll construct in the main extra deck that cannot currently be summoned. Can you hear me?
You send it from the Viner of the Herald, then it's level 12. Then it doesn't do anything. No, exactly, it's for the side deck, yeah.
Okay, so when you side in, I guess you had the extra space in the main, so you didn't need to side the construct as well?
We really don't, but it's very broken in practice. The idea behind it is, if you go second, you can activate Shaddoll Fusion. You send a Drytron and either Dragon or Ariel, depending on what you need. So the Shaddoll Fusion switches itself out for a Drytron. You don't really miss a Drytron, it's technically a Drytron in hand, which makes it inherently very strong. You get a free body on the board that can contest stuff. You get a Dragon to pop back row, and you get Ariel to disrupt. And if your opponent has something like a very strong field, and you kind of need a little bit more of a push, or you already have some Drytrons, you can send both Ariel and the Dragon to summon Abkalon, chain block, all of them in a certain way to make them auto-resolve. So for example, most commonly these days, your opponent has a Revolt set and an Apollosa. Like, just the Shadow Fusion deals with that, which is insane. The Dragon pops the Revolt, so it has to bait it out. The Apkalone can negate the Apollosa, and if you have the third chain link like Ariel, then they can only negate the Ariel, which doesn't really matter at all.
Okay.
And that's all just from one card.
I love siding Shadow Fusion for going second. It's a awesome thing that's been used quite a bit. I definitely like it in here. Construct targets have gotten kind of weaker over time, but it's nice to know that there are still a few lights worth sending.
Yeah, in this deck it's perfect. And if you need like something else, it can be very flexible. It can also come up that you send Eva. Not really a lot, but it's just very cool to do it this way. We're also thinking about the new card Shuttle Genius, because that also might be worthwhile playing.
Yeah, maybe if Ariel becomes ineffective, it might make more sense to play Genius, I guess. Or maybe just
yeah,
side
exactly. Or if side deck moves to 20 cards, that it would also be very nice.
Oh man, that would be broken. I don't know if too much variety. I mean, this excessive variety of card choice right now is like the only reason like I think Rogue can play. It's just you just can't cover everything. So you don't want that side deck to be infinite. Otherwise, you know, the best deck will be the best deck every time. Yeah. So we're gonna get into a few matches.
For versus this deck, Vader and Imperm are very solid.
All right, we're up against our arch nemesis.
Get a better game.
Well, it's Edo Pro. We have no control over what crap they're gonna play.
This is hand. Amazement, let's go.
Are you familiar enough with this to know if we should bother imperming this card? I think it sets a attraction trap.
Do they do anything else? If you just imperm this, you're not gonna end on anything else, right?
I mean, potentially saving it to negate a particular trap card might matter, but we won't know where anything is. Oh, this one we would have known. Oh, wow, this guy can activate when we resolve our traps? That's kind of cool.
Yo, that's reverse multifaker. What does it do?
Let's see. Once per turn, if a trap is activated, you can special this card. Oh, wow. Glued to our hand.
Oh my god, Benji, can you... Oh no, that's fine. Alright, let's start with the Nova.
Is it freezing? What's going on here? Let me play Nova. Alright.
Alright. Here, getting the Alpha really won't do that much. So... Oh, you're doing Alpha. That's fine, that's fine. Summon Alpha.
I might click too fast. My bad.
That's fine. Alright. See if he has a response.
This guy has an effect when we summon a monster. It can target our monster and equip an attraction trap.
From deck?
Let's see. Yes. Well, he didn't do it.
Okay, that's fine. Make Link Reborn. Equip something to it.
Something tells me he's not silly.
Alright. Now we're gonna activate Alpha, distributing the only card we can tribute.
Alrighty.
So pre-preparation must add the spell card from the deck that lists the monster, but it can add the monster back from the grave. So with Alpha we will search the Benton. And now you're free to activate pre-prep.
I actually thought it was the other way for pre-prep. I'd misremembered.
No, it must add the spell.
No, I knew one of them had to be added from deck. I just thought it was the other way around. But yeah, that worked out nicely.
Alright, cool. And at this point we're just gonna go for the Herald. This is still full combo. This deck is so wild. We only need one Drytron. What does that do? Target?
It depends what he targets. So currently I don't know. Alright. So just to verify what he's doing. He's equipping it to our card, which means he can add an Amazement Monster from his deck to his hand, and if he does, send this card to the graveyard. So that's not particularly useful.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah. So we summon the Perfection, tributing the Benton.
And they rage quit.
Cool. So he would have tributed the Benton. Benton would have gathered the Eva, and Benton would have also been added back to hand by Dawn of the Herald, so that we have a negate. At that point, you can normal summon the Eva, send the Herald from the extra deck, Herald, if it's sent to the grave, you can add either a ritual or a ritual spell. So then we could have added the ritual spell, ritual summon Benton back, and at that point we overlay for Beatrice, and then again same send the Gamma, make the Beta Fafnir. At that point, it's also fine to get the perfection from the field for tributing it for the Gamma as well, because we could just summon it back later, and just massive pluses. And
yeah, it's going to be really hard to properly see the full line after the fact.
You can do full combo once, yeah.
Yeah. All right. Let's see if we can do that. Now, normally I don't. It's not that I don't do meta decks on this series. It's just I sometimes don't find people who play meta. I use who I can find, and I appreciate you doing this video.
Yeah, not a problem. I love spreading the Drytron word around. But people are rage quitting left and right, which is expected.
Well, they are playing on the competitive server, the EU competitive server.
Oh, the EU? Alright. Let's get some more opponents going.
Well, maybe we can get one of your viewers to join.
Would probably not be a good idea since you all play terrible. Alright.
Alright. Well, we lose the dice roll.
Yo! Let's go! Alright, so full combo.
Unfortunately, we're going second.
Any two Drytrons.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you go second, you just want to see as many Drytrons as possible. Alright, this will be an interesting game because he will be able. He's going to go for Conk, so if he has Haquero already, it's going to be tough. But we are in a very, very good spot at this point.
Well, he looks like he's got everything, though.
Oh yeah, but he's playing Zodiac Eldritch, so he's probably not going to win.
Alright, I'm very eager to beat this deck and hopefully get through full combo before a scoop.
Oh, we're not going to do full combo, we're just going to kill him.
Oh, okay. I figured maybe we'd be doing some Zeus shenanigans or...
Oh yeah, no, he's probably dead.
Is this more like
That's
Natasha
hoping
yoink
for.
everything kind of play?
Oh, he's going to set the Acro. We don't play Natasha.
Again, normally I run through the deck list at the beginning, but because I know you have the video, I didn't really like look it over as thoroughly as I normally would.
Another problem. We're just gonna link summon a bunch and make an end on an Axis Go Talker with 5,300 attack, hopefully, and a bunch of ritual monsters. That's the strat. But he has Aquero set, so it's going to be an interesting game. I'm pretty sure that this guy will not scoop. Top deck the fighter. Okay, that's good. All right. The first thing we're gonna do here is activate the Nova.
Will they flip Imperial Order?
Then it's going to be very difficult. We summon the Alpha. So the most important Drytrons are Alpha and Zeta. They are the only ones that actually add something. Alpha is the one that you want to resolve, because he searches the ritual monsters, getting your bent end. But I'm pretty sure he's not going to be resolving anytime soon. But that is fine. Alright, cool. Then we make Link Revo here.
Was there maybe an argument to try and get the Alpha in a little later, just because we know it's just going to get banished?
Yeah, but he's activating Aquero immediately, so I am not sure what this guy is doing, but I like it. Great. Alright, so we're going to activate pre-prep.
+1, let's go.
Let's see if he has a draw knock word. At the dawn. Alright. Cool. Then we're going to normal summon the Herald, the ultimate of the Diviner. Yeah. Alright, so if this resolves, we win.
So I imagine we're sending...
Skill drain.
That's a problem.
That is indeed a small problem.
Alright.
That's a card that they cannot play.
Next level plays, Tatsym. We have to pull something out of nowhere.
Can I look at the extra deck real quick?
Yes, sir.
Axis Go Talker, Thin Nightingales, 15 Beta Fafnir's. Okay, yeah.
Like, we can access code banishing itself,
play.
but that's kind of excessive.
That works, though. It's just unfortunate that the Diviner didn't go through. Alright, you can just activate Zeta, tributing the Gamma. Oh, he still has the Conk set as well. Which is maybe a little bit unfortunate. Then we activate... Oh, he's gonna do... What is this guy? Ah, this is so... What is he doing? Alright, now we can actually sort of... Can we play? We can auto-skill drain, then we have no follow-up. Yeah, I hate to scoop here, but I think we must, yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking so.
If we had like one more Drytron, we might have forgotten like a couple of plays, so let's scoop this up, yeah.
Yeah, if we could have like save that Gamma for after like the access code, maybe we'd get somewhere.
This guy played it out horribly, but alright, we only side in the appointers here. Side out the impermanences. Yes, this is how I always side.
Go first?
If you go first, yeah, on the appointers. Appointers like FTK. Such a good card.
And we're just
So
hoping he doesn't
prepare
draw
to get
draw.
like drawled and not combo.
Alright. That's the expected side deck option.
Yeah, probably. This guy is playing it out horribly.
Why? Just because he
activating a
fired
curve
everything
before
off?
we activate anything.
Yeah, he definitely went a little
You
fast.
could have just waited until we've done the alpha, and then... I don't know. We go first, yeah. You are playing fairies, my friend.
Yeah.
Activate pre-prep. Adding the Dom. The perfection. See if we get rolled. Alright, cool. Then we activate the Dom. I'm really thinking on what we are going to do here. We are sending the summoning that for the Beatrice.
Alright.
Yeah.
Tribute the Ben 10?
Yeah, the Ben 10. Yeah, sorry, the Ben 10, yeah. It's
No
also
problem.
the summon it in defense. Both Ben 10 will activate and the Dawn will activate. And Ben 10 will add Eva.
Alright.
Alright, so I'm thinking here what we can do. Normal summon. I'm thinking, hypothetically, normal summon Diviner, send Herald, adding Quadronis, overlay for Beatrice, and Zeta, summon it back. You just want to like ignore hand traps?
Whatever you think is fine.
Alright, let's go for normal summon Diviner. And activate effects.
Because I know we're making the choice to give up Herald to try and get further.
No, but we're not gonna end on much anyway. But you send a Herald of Dark Light. Herald will activate, adding the Drytron monster. Yeah.
Monster?
The monster, not Ritual. So yeah.
Okay. Just making sure.
Both would have worked. Overlay for Beatrice. Then activate the Beatrice effect. Sending Zeta.
Detaching.
The detaching perfection. Yeah, perfection.
Okay. Sending Zeta,
Sending
you
the
said?
Zeta. Yeah.
Zeta's the ritual spell. Searcher. Okay.
Yes, exactly. And activate Zeta by tributing Benton. Benton will add another copy of Diviner. And it was better to add Orange Light here, but it doesn't matter. Activate Ritual Spell. And then we summon back the Herald.
Tributing Zeta.
Oh, we can use the monster in hand. And we're tributing Zeta. Tributing Zeta. Alright. Then we will be setting the appointer. And then we will pass turn.
Alright. Considering we had 0 Drytrons, that was pretty good.
And standby phase, we can activate a pointer. Just don't activate Beatrice now. not a point where you're just gonna activate Beatrice after it. Yes, Red Pier, which is the only card that sucks. Just shuffle back your Red Pier. Yeah. If possible, on resolution, activate Beatrice. Yeah. And Beatrice will send a... We have enough negates, so Beatrice can just send a Gamma to the graveyard for follow-up. Great. And now we win.
Because we have, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 negates, and he has 5 cards?
You negate this with the Herald by discarding the Diviner. Yeah.
4 cards left, 4 negates left. Negate?
And negate this with the Eva. Yeah. Then Eva will activate. Banishing Diviner. And the Arclights Ritual. And then you add another Diviner and the Orange Light.
Eva has to add 2 different monsters, right?
Yeah.
I wonder what we should do.
I would say we negate by discarding the Herald.
Oh, okay. I wonder what we're going to do with his last 2 cards. I forgot what
See,
they
this
were.
is why your pointer is so clutch. Yeah, we can just negate this as well. You can discard the Edaten. What is that's going to conk, right? Yeah, okay. Cool, nice.
Oh, his last card?
Cool.
Is
Yeah.
Conquistador.
Yeah.
Alright.
Alright, so here we're gonna activate Gamma, tributing the ritual monster. Yeah. Special summoning the Zeta.
Alright.
Then you overlay for Mu Beta Fafnir. Oh, wait. Oh, it's too late. We committed, right?
No, I'm
Okay,
not
can you
committed this
activate the
time.
ritual spell in the graveyard?
Sure.
Yeah, sorry, I forgot. I keep forgetting that you have to do this in front of it. Target any. Exactly. It doesn't matter. We can also reduce the XYZ by 1,000 points, but yeah, might as well do it now.
Okay.
And then we overlay for the Mu Beta Fafnir. So, yeah, you can just activate its effect, sending the Alpha, because that's the only one that we don't have right now. Alright, so here we can do a whole bunch of wombo combo. We know exactly what his last card is, so here we just activate the ritual spell. And we summon the monster by using the materials. The Draconistra.
By using
That's a
both
weird name.
materials?
Yes. And that is just lethal on board. Switch everything to attack. Swing in.
Should I leave Perfection, just to be safe?
So even... yeah, that's enough damage. Yeah, you can just do that. So even if you don't draw... if you only draw fairies, apparently we can still win.
Alright, well, we got to rage quit so we don't get to... Oh, so we
Alright.
won. We lost game 1, we won game 2. Alright, well, let's see if we can get a full match.
We got a deck check game 3 and we won.
I'll take it.
Nice.
We take those.
That was a very solid game. That was very cool to play out.
Yeah, with all fairies, we made Beatrice, and she put everything together.
Exactly. So you're a scissors kind of guy.
I almost always throw scissors. It has to do with where they put rock on the screen.
Fair.
So we were playing against one of the people from your chat, and they said they will mute themselves.
Oh, it's happy. Oh, okay. Let's beat him up. You are very solid at drawing the Herald Ritual.
Yeah.
Oh my god, this is combo, but it's awful combo. Gamma tributing Penten.
Don't you love getting no value off
Just
Gamma?
the worst play you can do.
Sometimes you gotta
I'm
do the worst play.
Thinking what to add here with the Penten. I am feeling like we need an Edaten here. Yeah.
Alrighty.
Now we normal summon the Diviner. Diviner will activate. Sending the... you can send Appaloosa. Sending the Herald, yeah.
I mean, if you tell me to do Appaloosa, I will do it. Do know I have no idea what I'm doing.
I know. I'm thinking what to add here. We can... Oh, we still have... Okay, add Protection. Yeah.
Because we keep operating Dawn.
Okay, this is... Exactly. Activate Dawn. Tributing the E-Datum. And adding back the E-Datum. You can also activate E-Datum for Chain Block, make it stronger, I guess.
Might as well.
Alright, cool. So we're gonna do the good old overlay for Beatrice again.
Beatrice Turbo. Alright.
Apparently. Detach again for the Zeta.
The Perfection.
The Herald, yeah, the Perfection, yeah. The Herald. They're both Herald.
There's way too many Heralds in this deck.
Yeah, we send
sending
Zeta to get a Ritual Spell out.
Alright.
Activating Zeta. And yes, you're reading the E-Datum. Here we get the Ritual Spell back out. Alright, here I'm gonna think, because I thought we ended a little bit different. But it is honestly okay. Even if we don't do anything good, we still end with Negate. Oh, actually, it's still good. I was like, I'm so stupid. Overlay for Mubeta Fafnir. Oh my god. Why did I think this wasn't good? Mubeta will send the Delta to the grave. That's the one that draws a card.
Oh man, I've been dying to draw a card. We haven't done it all game. In any of these matches.
Exactly. So here we activate the Meteonis.
Alright. So getting nibbed here would suck, right?
No, we summon back the E-Datum here.
Oh, okay.
Just because it's a free summon. Detaching Gamma, yeah. E-Datum will add back the, the Meteonis.
But this deck is semi-susceptible
Okay, so,
to, like, nib, just because sometimes your ritual spell won't resolve because you're trying to use Mubeta Fafnir.
It's only susceptible to nib because we open terrible.
Oh,
Otherwise, you could just search for a Herald of the Orange Light and win from there.
Gotcha.
Alright. So let us summon Delta by tributing E-Datum. All we need to do here is draw Fairy.
Speaking of,
Activate the Ritual Spell again. Alright, he does have the view. Yeah, exactly. Perfection. You got this, Benji. You're learning this.
yeah.
Detaching from a material. Yeah.
Alright.
Alright. So now we activate Meteonis again.
Delta,
You can just start the Delta, yeah. Yeah. And then you make a... You can go for IP or Link Rebo. I have no preference here. So we can just... I would say we make a Link Rebo by using the Delta. And then we just pass.
Okay. I guess we're passing, and let's see. Happy mentioned something about playing a going second deck. I wasn't following the chat too thoroughly at that point.
So standby phase, we are still... Oh, it doesn't really matter what we do. We have Eva and End already. So. Quinlong, we do not negate Quinlong. We will chain with Beatrice.
Okay. What are we foolishing? Eva or something else?
Yeah, we're just foolishing Eva.
Um.
Yeah, we can just activate the Herald negate here with that.
Alright. And now what's our Beatrice going to send? Because now
Now
we
our
have some
Beatrice
options.
is just gonna send one of the Drytrons we don't have, which should be Alpha.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we didn't get Alpha. I can check the graveyard. Let me just hold
Yeah,
on.
it's okay. Doesn't really matter.
All right.
Yeah.
Arclight and
Then we banish the Herald and the Diviner.
there's too many cards named Herald. I have a problem with that.
Yeah, I'm very sorry. I refer to Diviner as Diviner and to any Herald as Herald.
Me too. I'm hoping the audience is not
Alright, so he has
confused.
4 cards, so we do need to be a little bit cautious.
Also, if we negate something, it turns on the Kinglong, which is a different problem.
That is also a valid point. Well. This is a Lulu.
Well, we can't let him resolve a Lulu, right?
No, we cannot let him resolve anything because he will just send a monster and make Qinglong life. This is a very bad matchup.
Alright.
Yeah, we just negate this. Fine.
I
If you discard the orange light, we still have the Diviner for quote-unquote follow-up.
Well, he's gonna negate Herald with Kinglong, which is a problem.
Yeah, we only had one negate anyway.
I'm just thinking, was there a possibility that negating Kinglong could have been a good idea? Because if he searches a card, he has to discard a card. So it's not like he gets more cards, it just means that our negates are still on.
Yeah. I think we misplayed twice by first... I misplayed twice, I'm the one that's actually playing here.
It happens.
By indeed not negating the Qinglong and also negating the Ash was totally unnecessary.
Well, yeah, because we would have just negated with the Eva. I guess we wanted to make sure we had 2 at the same time. Yeah, but apparently negating Kinglong is fine, just because they discard a card, they search a new card. The new card can just as easily be negated.
Exactly. So he has to have... He's only playing through this because we had a bad hand. Sad.
Well, we
So
played a
now
lot
he
of bad
has to have
hands,
like
oddly.
TCG, and then like another monster in hand.
Alright.
And it cannot be... Oh, it can be... what's it called? Lau? No?
Well, he
Because
activated
sent
no
a trap.
hand traps, so odds are
So
he's
now
got
it's not
them.
Lau. So he can only play with one card, because the other one is going to discard, so it's going to be really interesting to see what he has.
Oh.
Normal
double
Lulu? That is fine.
Well, can't stop that.
Oh. That's only a pop. Alright, great.
And he's using it right away, which could be a bad play.
Oh, Link Repo. Happy, what are you doing?
Because currently what's happening? A Shen attack over something?
Yeah. Shen only banishes from the field, right?
Cards that are sent from the field to the graveyard are banished instead. Where's this attack boost from?
Cool.
Is that from Kinglong?
I have no clue.
Oh, Quan Lu.
Quan Lu, yeah.
There were 2.
That's
So
Escape Capital.
the random times that effect comes up.
Alright. So now we... Oh, we actually don't have to do anything. We just win. Normal summon the Diviner. Effect.
And the test to pop the Shen?
Sentences. Yeah, pop the Shen.
Okay.
Exactly. Now we can just activate Gamma, triggering the Beta Fafnir.
Doesn't matter what I bring
Summon
back?
back the Alpha. It doesn't matter, no.
Alright.
Activate or overlay for Beta.
Should maybe we summon another guy so we can keep this one in attack position?
No. We're gonna. We are able to put down like 10k damage anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Okay.
Alright. You can use this effect to just deck him. Ooh, we can send that monster. No, it's not necessary. Ah, that's bad.
Well, we have
We
everything
didn't
else.
really need to do that. Yeah, that's true, but we could have added it from alpha for additional pluses.
Ah.
Activate the ritual spell. Summoning back a Benten.
Use the alpha in hand.
Detach.
Or-
No, detach the material.
Alright.
Activate ritual spell, targeting the Mu Beta. And then we tribute Benten with the Delta to draw an additional card. It's another Definer, Herald Light. Yeah, then we search the Herald of the Orange Light. Alright. So now we're just gonna do some damage. Yeah, you can activate the ritual spell again. Tributing the alpha from hand and the material underneath. Yeah, summon back the big boss. Yeah, because we know his hand and we know his field. That's very confusing. He's saying both from field.
Yeah.
Now you can just make an access code talker for like a whole lot of damage.
You just link these guys off slowly into something big, like a unicorn, then
Yeah, just make unicorn and then make access code.
Alright. Virtual World, side deck.
Alright, so we are gonna go second. He 100% has extra deck monsters, so we will side out the IP for Tap Cologne.
Alright.
Then from the main deck, we remove all the pre-preps. 2, 3, we'll remove the ritual spell. And we remove Called by the Grave. Those are the set things that I usually do. Then we enter all the shuttles. Yeah. 3, and then the 2 shuttles. Now we're gonna think carefully. Lancia is a good card, but I am unsure if we are going to draw it. I think that Talents is going to be very, very viable this matchup. And I think that Gamma is really, really solid as well. But we can just... I think we would like a Duster. What do you think versus Virtual World?
I wouldn't put in Duster versus Virtual World. I would play the Lancia if there was something that made sense to cut.
Yeah, we can make room for that. We can just set out one of the Gammas.
Alright, because that's usually the send anyway, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Alright.
Gamma is huge for going second, but we have multiple ways to play to it. So I think that this would be very nice for siding against this matchup.
Alright, there's no way Happy makes us go first, right?
No. Alright, so I have seen that you are drawing very good cards here.
Yeah.
I'm very happy to see you finally done a game of not drawing the Herald Ritual spell.
I mean, we only had decided out to make that happen. Oh, look, this is what it would have been.
Exactly. That's what I also like to... I think the same way. I think like this card was this card before siding. That's it.
Well, we can do that when there's
useless.
When they're like 1-for-1 exchanges, sure. If anything, this was a pre-prep because it's the 3 of. What do you predict the board to be? Is this like probably going to be Dragoon Shen Shen or Dragoon Crystal Wing? Just trying to think of.
I really... This is one of my viewers. I have no clue what this guy will end on. It can be anything.
Alright. I feel like against Drytron they should probably go for Shen Shen. Because I hate Shen Shen. Shen Shen is really crazy. I don't know what Virtual World needs to be back at the top of the game nowadays. I feel like if Shen Shen Pass becomes great, it'll be there. One of your viewers says it's not them, so their field should be better. Alice the Invoker.
I have no hope. I just see a bunch of Virtual World cards and I'm kind of zoning out.
Yeah, they are hard to pay attention to. By the end, you know they'll have done all the things they normally do. They'll probably have 2 banished cards, a Crystal Wing, a Dragoon, a GG adding a card back, and what's the other thing that they do? I feel like the board's always Ultimaya Zulkin, Crystal Wing, Red Eyes Dark Dragoon, one in hand.
Kaliga would
alive.
actually be a huge problem.
Yeah, I don't see it working. I don't see us winning, but that's why we just go first in game one.
No,
and win.
we do win. We do win. If he makes Kaliga, we do win.
Oh, Kaliga?
Yeah.
They don't always go for Kaliga. I think they do Dragoon usually, but Kaliga is possible.
If he goes to Dragoon, we win.
Because we
If he
just
goes to
talents it.
Kaliga, we still win, but it's difficult. Because we have Shadow Fusion talents.
Gossip Shadow. What?
Also, Kaliga says we can only attack with one monster during each battle phase, but Quadronits can attack all monsters, so we're fine.
Oh, that'd be pretty funny.
Not that we're getting close to summoning that boy.
I've not seen anyone summon Gossip Shadow in a while.
Prepare to draw a card. So, like, you're seeing this field already, right?
Yeah.
Do you see how good Shadow Fusion is? How much discard alone contests?
Yeah, Shadow Fusion's broken. Especially if there's not an actual negate on the board.
Exactly. Ah, top deck Zeta! We have everything we want.
Okay.
He's not doing anything, that's perfect. So here we activate Shadow Fusion. Alright. So we have everything, so we can just make an app clone here.
Okay.
Don't Ash. Don't Ash. Do we know what is in hand? Did he add it back for GG?
I honestly zoned out. I'm sure you did as well.
Yeah.
I think Lily? I can't tell. Happy has some nice words for you in the chat.
Yeah, I saw that too.
What
do you mean? We cited so we can draw it.
Yeah, we drew cards that we
Do you
cited.
see how much this Shadow Fusion contests alone? This card is so insane. We out his entire field by just activating this card.
Maybe there's a really broken card being foolish right now. Ariel. Okay, well we're sending the card.
That's fine.
That's really
We're
funny.
gonna summon App Cologne.
So we're sending
And
the
that's
cards
not
we
gonna
don't
do
care.
anything.
All right. Level 6
Exactly.
too. All right. Chain links.
So we will activate Chainlink 1 will be App Cologne.
Oh, whoops. I don't know why I did that.
Oh, Ariel was actually the worst card to activate here.
My bad. I got a little. I heard A and then I went for the wrong card. That's my fault.
It's okay. Just banish the virtual world cards, I guess. The Quinlong, the Trap, and the level 6. That's not Lolo.
Yeah. Oh.
Or banish
App
Lolo.
Cologne,
No.
and then Dragon last.
Yeah, App Cologne will be chaining 2. App Cologne will be chaining 2.
Targeting.
Oh, it's so bad that you did it on accident.
Yeah, my bad.
I'm thinking, how much defense does the guy have?
26.
Alright, cool. We negate the Shen here.
And then Dragon.
And then Dragon will be chaining 3, destroying the...
Yeah, I see why the chain link order would have been better the other way.
Because now he can negate Dragon.
Oh no, he
he's
can't
gonna activate
because he's
Ariel.
activating Ariel, which he probably should have
Exactly.
opted not to do. Just because, like, does he really need to banish the few cards we did put in the grave, or does he need to stop us from popping the Chuchi?
Yeah. So believe it or not, but we have won this entire match, not on Drytron cards, but just on Talents and Shadow Fusion. Because we can just steal the Gossip, attack into Beatrice, overlay for Downard, and then Zeus. And then we also win. But we can just OTK him, so it's fine.
Oh, and regardless of the way I chain link that, he could have always Chuchi'd into the popping the App Cologne.
Exactly.
So
Alright,
nothing
so
new.
I'm gonna think here. Do we know what his last card is in hand?
I assume it's a
Oh, it
virtual
actually
world
does.
monster.
It doesn't matter. Just activate talents, take it over. The only thing I was scared of is Nibiru, but we can just steal the gossip and then we're Nibiru proof.
Alright, so we're going to steal the gossip and ignore the hand. Okay.
Yeah. Happy, if you're listening, don't scoop. Let us play it out for content.
I agree. Alright.
Alright, activate Nova. Alright, Benji, you're finally gonna do full combo. How cool is that?
I mean, it's
So
nice that it made it into the video.
Alpha.
What are we sending?
Exactly. Alpha.
Alright, I'm going to go slow just so I don't screw this up.
Yeah.
Alright.
Make a link Karibo. Here we're gonna activate Alpha effect. Tributing Zeta. So normally you would add Ben 10 here. We already have Ben 10. So we can add either Itaten or the Herald. We could just add Itaten. It's better.
Alright.
Yeah, just search the combo pieces you're missing. Now we will activate Zeta. Tributing the Ben 10. Alright. Benton activates, adding Diviner. It's so nice to have a negate on the board.
Yeah, we didn't even have to summon
Overlay
it.
for the new beta fluff here. Effect, send the Gamma.
Alright.
Now we're gonna ritual summon by detaching one for Benton.
Okay.
Now we will tribute the Benton for Gamma. Benton will, yeah, exactly, summon the Alpha. Benton will activate, adding the Herald of the Orange Light. Then, because we have some space issues, we overlay for another new beta. But you activate the ritual spell first. Exactly, Benji. You're so good at this game.
Yeah, we definitely don't want to, like, lose 1,000 attack for no reason.
Exactly.
Mu Beta?
Yeah, another new beta is fine. Alright. Activate the ritual spell, detaching from the one that has one material. That is kind of important.
What are we summoning?
Summoning the Datum.
Okay, from the one that has one material.
Yeah, so that is the Zeta, yeah. Hidaten will activate, adding back the ritual spell once more. Then we normal summon Diviner, finally.
Yeah, I was wondering if we were gonna.
That will activate. Sending the Herald. Or sending the level 4 Herald, yeah. Sending the Herald, which of the 7?
Arclight.
Yeah, Arclight.
Okay, cool. Too many heralds.
Yeah. Herald activates, and this is where we add the other one. This is why we added the orange first, because if we added the Perfection here, we wouldn't have any targets for this. So overlay for Beatrice. I'm just playing out this for the full combo. Here we activate Beatrice, detaching the level 2. And then you send Eva. Eva activates, banishing the Diviner and the level 4.
Ever been in a position where you'd had to banish from the field?
Never. It is interesting though. Alright, cool. Now we activate the ritual spell. Summoning the Perfection by tributing the ritual monster from hand.
Alright, just thinking about that for 2 seconds.
Oh,
just
wait,
because
yeah.
we don't have a
need
monster that
damage,
can get... Yeah,
Never mind, yeah, I was like, Yeah, here we just summon the Drytron by detaching the two materials. Yeah, and then that's game.
Okay, I was thinking something here seems fishy. Oh
Yeah.
yeah, we can't beat anything in battle.
I was thinking we added the ritual spell back once more, because then we could have done like cool stuff. Yeah, you could switch the cost to attack because he's not gonna get it back in the end phase anyway.
All right, and this guy attacks
There we go,
everything?
battle phase. That guy can just attack anything, yeah.
What's his other big effect? Um,
Yeah, Nip. See?
all right, it was a really good idea, teching somebody else's Gossip Shadow. I like it for the deck list.
Exactly.
It's pretty cool. All right.
Huge shout out for Happy for letting us play out combo.
Yeah, much appreciated. We wouldn't have gotten through a full game otherwise. That's why I don't do meta in my series, because, you know, not the right place for Edo Pro. Might have to do, like, Yugioh Omega's ladder or something.
Yeah, exactly. Might report it for future reference.
Yeah. All right. We'll just take one moment, go back to the deck list, and maybe address anything that didn't come up yet. All right, Tatsym, can you think of anything that may not have come up that's worth mentioning? Like, I don't think we did anything with IP, Unicorn.
Yeah, so what you normally do, the normal hand is just Alpha Zeta, and then you do what we did in the last replay. That's all you can do. Well, we just showed full combo just because we were 100% certain we were going to do it. But then the last summon would have been the Herald instead of the Ritual Monster. And then in the standby phase of your opponent's turn, you detach the other card from Beatrice to send the other Eva at 2 more fairies. So that's what we really didn't do. For the extra deck, we made Linkaribo and we kept the Mu Beta on the field once. You could have also just made an IP and used Beatrice as another disrupt. But I felt that we needed the ritual there or the Mu Beta for follow-up because we had no follow-up otherwise. As for Phoenix and Unicorn, it's really easy to mistake this deck as a Zeus turbo deck. A lot of people play it like that, and then they wonder, oh, why doesn't my Zeus ever resolve? What's really good about this deck is Linkaribo. You can easily make a Linkaribo after you use Drytron Nova, and then just use like a Diviner that's stuck on the field after being negated, or a Drytron that you have on the body, or on the field as a body for the Phoenix underneath the Linkaribo, to destroy a spell trap and draw a card. And after that, you're only 1 Gamma away from making Nightmare Unicorn on top of the Nightmare Phoenix to draw another card and shuffle another card back. And then you just have access Code Talker. So from that point, you can just like play through multiple stuff really, really easy. By just like co-linking, drawing, getting more advantage, and just keep digging into the deck. So that's what those cards are for that we really didn't use. And yeah, a lot of games, like you just play, surprise your opponent with the last Gamma overlay for Zeus, and then you win by playing through their spells and traps. Just keep in mind that committing for a Zeus blind is not a good idea because you will just lose the Zeus. And you can probably just bait out anything anyway with like a Diviner sending in this. Just try to play a little bit through back row and forcing stuff out.
All right.
So yeah.
The only other thing that didn't come up, I guess, is Construct, but that's because we never really got to game 2 going second, I think.
Yeah, exactly. Like the last game that we did, we had Shadow Fusion, but first his field required us to send both targets, and we already had the combo. So you will summon, if you only have one Drytron in hand, then you will probably make Construct. But if you just have, like, we have everything anyway, so we could have just sent Epcalone there. So, yeah.
Okay. Other things that aren't in this list that might be worth mentioning. Thoughts on, like, Foolish Burial? Like, I feel like that's just the 4th Nova, right?
You might feel like it, but it's really not. There are, for example, if you have a hand that is, for example, Foolish Burial, Triple Tactic Talents, then you have Alpha in your hand, an Imperm, and like an Orange Light. Then you can Foolish for like a Zeta, but then you Zeta tribute Alpha, and then what? Like, then you have the Alpha. So even though it's a Drytron name, it's a Drytron name in the grave, and you cannot tribute it from your hand, which is really, really like important. So Foolish is good. You can also play extra Foolish Burial. That's also a card that might be nice, but it kind of conflicts. Or it doesn't really conflict because you can send like it's called extra Foolish, right?
Yeah, I think I just I might have left something out. There we go.
There. Yeah, if you like for someone sorcerer, yeah, exactly. To get another Ritual Surge, which is a card that can come up. You can also play the Field Spell, which is the Drytron new beta. But we currently don't play that. Or the Drytron Fafnir, it's called Fafnir Drytron Ectoploop. That searches Nova or the Ritual Spell, whichever you don't have. We don't play that because it will get popped or not resolve anyway, and it's not really super necessary. For the rest, you can swap out the pre-preps for like more hand traps and then just play Ultimateness. Dawn is very cool and very solid, but it's not necessary. Yeah, just basically alter the deck to whatever locals you're playing. If you're playing like a very back row heavy locals, you can definitely play like Twin Twisters in the main instead of the Imperms, or like Ashes or whatever you feel like. That's good.
Okay, I assumed everyone was off of Fafnir because of Droll, but you know, prep is just as easily going to get Drolled, but I guess it gets you to like your end board piece.
Yeah, like if you're playing this deck, you have to accept Called by the Graves at 1 and you're gonna get rolled, which is why I play stuff like the Talents, because at least I can look into their hand and shuffle a card back. And that's also why a Pointer is so good, because a Pointer can also just be Judgment. But if they draw you and you still have like a Pointer, you can like either Talents and then a Pointer, and then all their plays are just gone, which is insane.
Oh, you just reminded me. Thoughts on Instant Fusion for Millennium Eyes Restrict?
That's a card that we have played, and it's a one-off, so I haven't really seen it that much. But every time I did see it, I was Nibiru or Gamma. So yeah, you can play that, but it costs another extra deck spot, and with the Shadow package, you just don't have that.
Okay. Just to address a question in chat, why didn't we activate Beatrice in draw phase? That is because I was not paying attention when the phase changed. Not because it
Also
would be wrong to do it.
I don't ever activate shit in the draw phase. I just do it in the standby phase.
Well, they are correct. You can dodge Droll by playing things in the draw phase. That's what Salaman Great Circle was always played in the draw phase, just to have one more card go through before you get drolled. So it is correct to do as many searches as possible in the draw phase when Droll's popular in the format. But
I mean, if we do like Beatrice and Eva add 2 and they want to do draw in their own standby phase, that's fine by me. But well, I get what you mean, yeah.
Oh yeah, that's genius. I have seen people draw themselves before. That is pretty funny off of similar plays. Forget where they are, but that is a good point.
Yeah. So yeah, that's basically it for this list. It's solid. It works. If you want to play Drytron, this is a very good starting point. I will be playing the Invitational Qualifier this weekend, where I will be playing an updated list. Over the future, I will do more and more updated lists. This deck is surprisingly far from solved. It's really cool what all the different things you can do. You can play Natasha, you can play more Drytrons, you can play less Drytrons, you can play Field Spell, you can play Prosperity, you can play Pre-Prep. And there are very cool things this deck can do, and a lot more coming. So yeah, definitely go to my YouTube channel, which is youtube.com/Tatsym, and twitch.tv/Tatsym, where I play this deck regular as well. And yeah, I think that was it for me.
All right, cool. Thanks, Tatsym. Everyone, make sure you check out Tatsym's YouTube channel and Twitch, and subscribe for future episodes of the How to Play series. And we will see you next time.
Bye, guys.
All right, thanks, Tatsym.